We all saw your back and forth with GP last week.
What back and forth?
What do you call it?
I just saw what I saw on the tape. The tape is going to say what it needs to say. If you can't take what the tape say, then put something better on tape.
Yo, this is P2, Pastor Surtain in the building.
And this TA.
And this is Close on Sundays, a Wave original. We got a great guest coming up in a bit, but before we get into that, TA, we got to discuss something, man. You saw your guys, Ocho and Shannon, call us out. How you feel about that?
I'm going to go ahead and put this to bed right now, bro. Like, what they say, I'm going to just go ahead and publicly address. You ain't even got to say nothing, Pat. I'm going to just go ahead and dead it right now for us. You already know, straight BTA, Belt Boys. I'm going to put it to bed, bro. Y'all are not beating us in any of the scenarios you said. Not basketball. First of all, Shannon, you too strong. boy, you are a backboarder, boy. Ocho.
This ain't Ocho.
Ocho. I love you to death, boy. I know your head kind of like a dark Spalding ball, boy. But, boy, this ain't that, boy. And I'm not them. My boy Pat, 2-on-2. Pat, come set the screen. Let me work. You feel me? That's all I want. Pat, just pass the ball to me.
I set the screen and fade. Hit me at the 3-point line.
Oh, I got you. Once you start knocking a couple of them down, hey, Pat, I promise I ain't selfish. If it's your day, it's your day. It's your okay. And going to get somebody like that, old heads, man, everything gonna get to falling. Everything gonna get to falling.
Hammies, knees.
Come on. Hey,
toes,
matter of fact. Damn, I mean, you want to take it there. You want to take it there. I mean, football, Ocho, we already beat the Bengals. Why you ain't got the tattoo of the lion yet? You thought I forgot, boy? Brent do, my boy. Damn, man, you talking about fools, boy? A game we've been playing since we was kids? Come on, man. You know when you ain't good at the other two preliminary sports, you got to start naming stuff you don't even do. Soccer. Shout out my cousin Jordan Bubb, man. She'll be in the World Cup. You know, I mean, they running my genes, man. Go look at my little cousin highlights right now, boy. I was a soccer player. What dude name is? Pele?
Pele.
Don't Pele kind of rhyme with TA?
Enough of that, man. We already said what we had to say. Back to regular scheduled programming. TA, what's the latest with you?
You know, my boy, man, surgery in 2 days, man, on Thursday. Keeping my head up, man. Trying to be there for my guys. Still being active. Watching the game. Steadily improving, bro. Trusting in God. And really just taking this time to, you know, just appreciate everything that's going on. When certain things happen in life, we kind of tend to just look at what's going on. And we start wishing things could have been different. But with me, I just look at it as far as I played through an injury for a very long time. And just being out there on a daily, putting on the line for my guys and putting the team before me and just continuing to do that. Now just being able to go and get fixed and be able to be as close to 100% and even start off as 100%. Like, that's a blessing for me, bro. I just think it's one of those things where people don't even know, like, what you really going through. That's one of the reasons we even got the podcast to even be able to talk about stuff like that. Like, being able to do that and then being able to know going ahead, I'll be 100% for the first time in my career. Like, bro, that's going to be a blessing.
Yeah, heal up, man. Shoot. You know what I mean? That's God's calling. Sit back, relax. No doubt. You know, you're going to be back in no time, brother.
What's the latest with you, man? You know, good win against the Raiders on Sunday. 10-game win streak, man. Locked down the number 1 spot in the AFC. What are those weeks looking like for you now leading into the playoffs, my boy?
Man, the week's looking better and better each and every week, man. You know, getting that number 1 spot as of now. You know, obviously New England and a few other teams trying to get that. But, you know, we looking to clinch that number 1 seed and get that home field advantage because I feel like that's very prevalent and very important in the playoffs. And I feel like nobody ain't going to want to see us, man. Home field, mile high, that altitude is different. It's different. You haven't got the chance to experience that yet, but, you know, it get wicked out there. Now it feels good, you know, coming off the Raiders game. You know, I feel like it was a complete team win. I felt like the offense, you know, kept their foot on the gas. Their time of possession was crazy. Defense was resting for sure. So, you know, I think it was a great game. And now we're moving on to this week against Green Bay, a tough opponent. It's going to be a great game. So I'm looking forward to that, man. But as of right now, man, we in a good spot, good position. You know what I mean? We still control our own destiny. And, man, I'm excited. So
have you done any reflecting as everything becomes more real? Like just thinking about being a kid, watching football, and now being here in the moment that you're in?
You know, I've did some reflecting, but you know, as a kid, man, I feel like this was my dream. Like this is my calling. And I feel like, shoot, this is a testimony of what I dreamed of. Like, shoot, being here in this stage, being here in this position, having a chance, you know what I mean, to, you know, go above and beyond, you know, in this football thing, man, you know, because we only get to play this, you know, for a short span in our life, you know what I mean? So I always told myself, man, if I'm in it, I want to live it up to its fullest potential. And, you know, to be in this position, in this situation, it actually feels good. It's quite surreal because just thinking about the first 3 years in the league, man, it wasn't the best thing. But now looking at the moment where we're at now, you know what I mean, it's great. But like I said, we still got more work to do, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't going to say nothing too early. You know what I mean? We still got a lot more work to do. Got to finish the season out strong. Got to end on a good note in that regard. But, yeah, man, there's definitely some things, you know, that I reflect back on as a kid, being in this situation in the professional football league. You know, little things that, you know, I'm blessed to be able to do. So
It's real, my boy.
can't forget about this, man. TA, before we move on, we got to send a congratulations to Coach Saban, officially inducted in the College Football Hall of Fame today. Shout out my boy, Coach Saban.
Yes, sir,
doing
man.
it. Set the blueprint, man. I mean, a living legend, dog.
7 national championships, 11 SEC championships, 4 Heisman Trophy winners, 66 first-team All-Americans, including me and Pat, over 145 draft picks, 52 being in the first round. But that's an insane run. Like, that's generational run, bro.
That's a stat, bro.
Like, shout out to Coach, man. Shout out to Coach, man. Hey, Coach, you know, go ahead and just announce it, man, to the people. Coach, you got to come on the pod, man.
Got
to shoot the episode.
You
Y'all
and
want to
Miss
see?
Terry.
Yeah. And Miss Terry, y'all want to see it happen this summer, man? Go ahead and start spamming that right now, man. Like, they got to come on the pod, man. So.
Yeah, but I'll say one thing, though, man. Talking about this, you know, while we talking about it, I'll say Saban, you know what I mean? He's the coaches of all coaches, man. Like, when you talk about someone that was diligently talking about success and, you know, speaking about, you know what I mean, the chasing perfection, not necessarily being perfect, but chasing perfection, man. I mean, he set the blueprint towards that. And, you know, he elevated the guys around him, elevated his team, you know, elevated, you know, everybody in that building. So, you know what I mean, I had the honor and privilege to be able to, you know what I mean, be alongside that. You know, I learned a lot of great things from him, and, you know, it's well-deserved. So.
Yeah, with you saying that, you know, I'm always ride for my girl, Miss T, man. I feel like success that he had, man, that's Coach Saban's success, but having that partner to push you like that, and we both seen kind of like how she was his rock supporting him and just being there, like we know what it's like having that significant other just to hold you down when days aren't going that good and just continuing to constantly say in your ear, like, you that for real, like, man. Shout out to the Saban family. And, you know, congratulations on your success, Coach. Like, that's legendary.
Monumental. All right, y'all. New week, new flag or no flag. Martell in the building. I mean, I see some great topics here so far, man. Tell us what you got for us, my boy.
What's good, fellas, man? Glad to be back with y'all, brother, man. So y'all know what it is, flag or no flag. I'm about to present y'all some stuff that's trending on social. And if y'all rocking with it, y'all not going to throw a flag. But if y'all not fucking with it, you going to throw a flag. All right, so
yeah.
Look, y'all, the Colts, man, they in QB hell right now. Daniel Jones went down. Anthony Richardson been down. And now Riley Leonard is down. So they went back to old reliable. Emphasis on the old. They brought back Phillip Rivers. After retirement, my man got 10 kids now. And his kids got kids.
He a grandpa, ain't it?
He's a grandpa.
That's crazy.
Flag or no flag. Calling up grandfathers to play quarterback in relief.
No flag. No flag.
No flag. Hey, man, you said it right there, Telly. I think, you know what I mean, he got some mouths to feed, man. He said,
hey,
he said being away from this football shit, ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to pay these bills.
Hey. Then he got a team that can make a little run.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be, he trying to do what's the old boy that won the, he trying to do
Nick Foles?
bro.
Nick Foles?
No, the boxer, man. He was like the oldest person to win when the heavyweight, man, he had became he had opened up a church. Church wasn't working, then he went broke. That wasn't working. Then he just got into boxing again. He ended up winning the heavyweight when he was like 40 years old, bro.
Let me look this up right quick. Let me look this up, man.
George Foreman.
George Foreman, yeah, Big George, man.
Oh man,
Hey, Phillip Rivers trying to get it done, boy.
Yeah.
He said, hey, man, whatever he was doing, man, that pension ain't enough.
What? That 401k ain't doing it, guys. You said, hell no.
Hey, bro.
No flag for me.
No flag at all for me, man. I wish I was playing against him. That deep ball.
Man, it'd be a book fair, cuz.
Well, hey,
hey, look, Gramps still got it. You know, at least that's what they believe.
What they got this week?
They got the Seahawks.
Oh, against that
That's
defense?
that prayer for 'em.
Oh,
Golly.
damn.
I'll be praying for that boy.
So we're gonna transition from Gramps to somebody else who's gonna be making a debut pretty soon. You know what I'm saying?
I think I know who you talking about.
The rapper Tootsie been making waves.
I'm on stage right now.
Singing your favorite song.
Shout out that boy, man.
Hey, boy, what Tootsie do? Hey, Tootsie, man. Hey, boy, all that hate you receiving, boy, them boys that wish they was you, boy. You doing it.
He living out his dream, though. He living out his
He
dream.
living out his dream. That's what I say. Now, I will say this, though. You know, when you get in that field, boy, it's a difference from recording, boy, and being that backside X, boy, after that tackle. Not after that tackle, after that DN come and pull on that screen pad, boy.
Oh, wait. Better get down.
Man.
He gonna learn quickly, though. He gonna learn quickly.
Yeah. I mean, the same way you got to make adjustments, you know, adjustments on the fly when you performing. It's the same thing in the game, boy.
Yeah.
Same thing in the game, man. I say no flag.
So
hey.
no flag on.
Hey, Toots.
No flag on Syracuse giving them a scholarship.
Now, I feel like that right there, man. You know, Syracuse doing what they got to do, man. They say, man, you know, the fan base down a little bit, man. What better way to get the fans in it, man, than bringing Tootsie on, man? He might be the first person to play in the game and perform the national anthem.
I knew you was going there, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Imagine that.
I don't know. I'm kind of controversial with it. I feel like, you know, it's good for him. You know what I mean? He living out his dream, playing football, D1 level. But I also think there's other kids that's more ambitious right now that want that scholarship. You know what I mean? That work hard for that scholarship. And it was like, dang, they give it. But like I said, congrats to him.
How do you know that he got a scholarship, though? Obviously, the people in that room, they feel like they could develop him. I mean, I get what you're saying, Pat, but obviously they see something in him that we don't see.
Hey, Tell, you got them clips? Him running routes?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what.
Let me know your opinion on this, though.
I'll tell you one thing, man. He's definitely an intermediate route runner. Intermediate, man. I think he's going to shock a lot of people. I think when he get the ball in his hands, I think that's when he's most effective.
We'll find that out real soon. Now.
You can see the improvement even in the training video. He was not running routes like that before.
I see the improvement, but everybody can look good routes on air now. Everybody look good routes on air now. I'm not saying, listen, he's improving. You know what I mean? He's crafting. He's getting better. You know, so, but
all right, Pat, let me ask you
that
this.
shit getting strapped.
Let me ask you this, Pat. Pat, you and Pat.
T.A., that shit getting strapped. T.A., don't even lie to the viewers, bro. T.A., that shit getting strapped.
Pat, let me ask you this.
All right.
So you and Tootsie in the game.
Yes.
20 plays. He gets targeted all 20.
Yeah.
How many yards he gonna have?
He ain't catching anything over 5 yards. But out of 20, he might catch like 4, 5.
And they all
That's being generous. That's being generous.
They all screens.
They all screens. They all screens. The lineman coming to block. Jailbreak screen. Oh
bro,
my
you
God.
funny, bro. You are funny, bro.
Nah, but shout out Tootsie, bro. I ain't gonna lie though. I would say he's doing something different though. So
I would say that. Hey, I say it just like this. If he could do it, legendary.
It's never too late, y'all. That's what they say. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Never say never, man.
Shit, fellas, I know I missed y'all last week, but it's good to be back this week, man.
Hey, I'm happy your ass got a hat on.
Hey, you ain't got too much longer. I'm letting you know right now.
Hey, I can't say nothing. I'm fried. You know what I mean? I can't even say nothing.
I got to cut a day. What you talking about?
That boy Telly dropped the top on the air. Hold on.
On the Maybach. What you talking about?
Man, appreciate you, Ted.
Our boys.
All right, Martell. Appreciate you, my dog.
Flag or no flag. I'm going to holler at y'all.
Did you see that post that Avion Terrell made?
Man, did I?
Boy. Teach tape.
Teach tape to
Teach
a T.
tape.
Nah, that boy gonna be special. That boy gonna be special for sure.
Then on top of it, I don't even think people understand that boy getting that ball, man. 5 forced fumbles.
Let me look at the stats though. Let me look. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me do my research.
Speaking of that, man, you know, viewers, y'all need to let us know in the comments, man. We're gonna get a college kid on here, man. What college kid do y'all want to see?
Shit, he got 3 interceptions, 8 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, 4 sacks. I'm talking about the stat sheet. Go on and on.
Is this career or this year?
Career.
Oh,
career wise. No, not this year.
He need to be up for the Heisman, boy.
He got let me see what we got this year. He got 5 forced fumbles.
I told you, 5 forced fumbles in it. Yeah.
He got 3 sacks though.
Yeah.
Man.
That boy mini honey badger.
Making plays, man. Shout out that boy.
Shout out that boy, hey man. That play right there, bro. And that first rep, bro, like leave. I think the first and second rep, like
he speed turned, went back square, jumped on the out.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, viewers. If you're on TikTok, I commented under that boy post.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory, man. I was writing my notes.
Yeah.
I was writing my notes, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that right there, like that just even showed, man, you know, the best in the game, still look at stuff like that.
Yeah.
That made me go and pull up the old files at Bama, Pat. I'm like, man, you know what, man? I got some crazy one-on-one reps, man. Let me go right, man. All right. I feel like
archives right quick, man.
Hey, I feel like me personally, if I post up my one-on-one reps, people will be mad.
Toyota's all in, all season, bringing back another exciting year of Toyota Game Day giveaways.
The official automotive partner of the NFL is rewarding football fans with the chance to win epic giveaways every week of the season.
Predict between big plays happening in the second half of every Sunday night football game and get a chance to win prizes like Brock Purdy's Sequoia, NFL shop merch, and more.
This week's giveaway is Vikings versus Cowboys on Sunday, December 14th. Pat, tell the people what they could win.
50 fans will win a $150 Uber Eats gift card, which could always come in handy.
It's 22 weeks of fun and thousands of prizes. Head over to toyota.com/NFL to learn more. That's toyota.com/NFL.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Ends on February 8th, 2026. Open to legal residents of the 50 U.S. states and Washington, D.C., 18 and over.
For complete details, how to enter, prizes, and official rules, visit www.toyotasgamedaygiveaways.com.
Close on Sunday, people. Today we have a real legend joining us in the building.
We have Super Bowl champ, future Hall of Famer, the voice of an entire defensive era, the man himself, man, Richard Sherman, man.
I appreciate y'all fellas having me.
Hey, we've been trying to get you on the show for a long time, bro.
It's been a minute, man.
It's been a
minute.
minute.
It's a pop-out we've been waiting for sure.
No question.
So, you know, I mean, let's go ahead and get right into it. We had Steve Smith on here last week. He talked about the challenge of critiquing players who may take things really personally. We all saw your back and forth with GP last week.
What back and forth?
You would. What do you call it? What do you call it?
I ain't gotta. In order for it to be a back and forth, I gotta say something. Trying to offend him, and then him coming back, and I just saw what I saw on the tape. The tape is what the tape is gonna say. What it need to say, and that was the deal. If you can't take what the tape say, then put something better on tape.
What's the mantra? The eye in the sky don't lie.
It don't. And don't. I was using the eye in the sky to be the voice of the eye.
Uh-huh.
So you look dirt now. You the voice, huh?
Right. I ain't dirt. You know what I mean?
The voice of the hero.
All right. Let me ask you this then. So with that right there, us being DBs, you already know how we are. After that happened right there, man, you had talked on the phone, I think it was like maybe a day after, 2 days, What did you say? Tell the people what you told me on the phone.
I don't remember the whole conversation, TA, and the feds might be listening, so you know what I mean? No fingerprints, no evidence.
Nothing like that. But just as far as if you were still playing, what you said.
Again, if I'm still playing, you ain't got to worry about no double teams and all that. I'm holding my own. But in terms of playing like that, if you trying to be the guy, and that's why I wanted to leave it with him. If you want to be the guy, and I think he's the guy, I think he could be the best receiver in the league. Obviously, JSN is the guy right now. Then you can't really take no plays off. You know how long this game been around, TA? Pat? It's been around a long time. You know how many dudes been doubled and clouded and somebody over the top, and guess what? They still getting the rock. You know how many brackets? We ain't been in many brackets, but big-time players don't give a damn about no bracket. They don't. Yeah. They don't. Bracket, ball coming. A double team, ball coming. Cloud, ball coming.
I seen one clip. Calvin Johnson, he had a vice protection on him on the goal line. Yeah, I was like, that's where I knew it all, boy.
Right?
Yeah, I was like, that's different. And he still found a way.
And he still found a way. Crazy. They triple teamed him one time, and he took it over all three of them. Touchdown. Like, first off, to be on that tape is disgusting. Like, after that, you got to pretty much.
You need to go to the league, boy. Hey, Sherman, that's one of the things as a head coach, you need to really look at yourself in the mirror, man. What's Stephen A. said? You need to really look yourself in the mirror, man, and work on your game, young man. Right. Really work on your game.
If I'm part of a triple team and I get mossed, go ahead. The cleats is getting hung up that day.
I feel you.
Game ain't for my cleats in the rafters, man.
Matter of fact, after that play, you just go ahead and look and say,
that's my last time you're going to see me, boy.
Right. Got to pull an AB out there, take the shoulder pads off, just go to the locker room.
That's when you just look at, as a coach, you just look at the play on the sideline, you know what? Go ahead, come on. Go ahead and come sit right next to me, man. Come sit. Man, I seen Coach Saban do it to somebody. Like, Coach Saban, we was all in the huddle, and bro was looking around, and Coach Saban, I never saw that guy again. Never saw that guy again. But I think that right there, too, just even with that going down and, it transcending, how you said, and, the type of person you are, I think just, you coming from somebody who played the game and kind of stuff might have gotten kind of out of proportion. But what you were saying is, as far as games like that, when your team needs you, you have all the intangibles to go out there and make those plays, and you got to show up.
Yeah, you got to show up. They trying to pay you. They want to pay you $40 million. Mm-hmm. That's what they want to do. They want to say, hey, George Pickens, the most talented receiver in the National Football League, best guy, top paid. But when the game's on the line, you lost the highest paid receiver. CeeDee Lamb goes out. CeeDee Lamb was balling in that game. He was eating. He had 6 for 120 or something like that. And this is early.
Chill out.
Damn, TA.
Chill out.
You were not TA. TA, again, the tape say what it say. I can sit here and lie to you. But he was eating. And then when he goes out, you say, okay, y'all still got to deal with George Pickens. He about to go eat. Flournoy was going to get his. And some would say, oh, man, George is pulling all attention, so he can't get it. I'm like, when they ran that 7 pump on DJ, I said, uh-oh. I was on the field. I was standing right there on the field. DJ was chilling. And once he got that leverage, when you chilling and he hit that well, both of y'all really know. When he hit that gear and you ain't in that gear, and you're like,
He allow you to sleep, boom. Break the other way. Now you got to get them horses running, boy.
Now you got to get them horses running. And Dak put it up. I said, uh-oh, this is it. He about to scoop it, and these boys back in the game. And the ball, when the ball landed right by his foot, I was like, all right now. All right. You playing a dangerous game now, because if we didn't have such high standards for him, then it wouldn't have mattered. We'd have just looked at it like, oh man, nobody could have made that play. Like, oh, it was a bad ball. He was double teamed. You almost can't have it both ways. You can't say, hey, I think he's the best player in the league, and then be like, oh, he couldn't have got that. It's because he's double teamed. It is what it is.
All right, Sherm. Obviously, your first Super Bowl run wasn't without controversy. One of the wildest stories, and I just heard this story, it's the night before picture day.
Oh, you ain't know. Ain't know.
Hey, I just heard this story with Percy, Harvin, and Golden Tate. What actually happened? If he was there,
If I was there, it was in the locker room. Where the hell else would I be? The locker room?
Hey, hold on. Hey, sir. Sir, first off, because, like during the draft, you had me roll. Man, I think you got to kind of school the people at school, Pat, on what type of person Percy is, because the type of person that you painted in the picture that you painted for me. First of all, I didn't even know Percy was that swole. Like
Percy is swole, strong, different kind of strong. Like, we're in the locker room, and he had got into something with somebody. And we trying to break it up. You know what I mean? We ain't going to go through that story. We trying to break it up. And one of the D linemen came in, the big 300, 335. He like, I'm just going to walk in, and I'm going to just bogart him back. Percy must have picked him up, all 6'6", 330. It was like, bro, if you don't get out of my face, I said,
no.
Hold on.
Is this? Like, you watching something and the physics don't even make sense with it. You're like,
yeah.
This ain't really computing in my brain. It looked cartoonish. But Percy picked him up, and I was like, okay, this dude is a lot different than people. But one of the most incredible athletes, one of the most sudden players I've ever seen, one of the most dynamic guys. But he had his own set of issues going on, and he was frustrated with the season because I think he only ended up playing like 3 games that year, 2 or 3. I think he played the Minnesota game, ended up getting banged up. Maybe he played 4. Maybe the Super Bowl was 4.
What was the game that he played in, and then the touchdown got called back? Then he scored again. Then the touchdown got called back. Then he scored again.
That was the next year. That was San Diego. San Diego. The Chargers. Okay. I wish I could go back and find that clip for you and send it to you because...
Didn't he come out of halftime in the Super Bowl and crib one or something?
He crib one right away. Right after half.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah,
right after half.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, Percy was a legend, bro.
No, but that
out of Florida.
Yeah,
Pat, I don't think you understand, bro. Pat, this man scored, got called back. Pat, he scored again
in the league.
Pat, but then
and he was at running back.
Got called back.
He was at running back. Like, not like, oh, I caught a pass. They tossed him a sweep. He cribbed it from like 50 out. Caught it back. Ran the same play. Cribbed it again.
Yeah. I wish he was able to like fulfill that full potential, bro, because, man, he was so talented. Like, I'm talking about receiver, running back, a jack of all trades, man. I just wish that, it would have panned out the right way.
Me too. There's nobody like him right now. There's nobody that you could say that you can compare and be like, oh, he's kind of like this. There's nobody even close. You know what I mean? He's explosive, super fast, dynamic receiver. So you'd be comparing like Tyreek with Debo, in his heyday with maybe some Jamar Chase because he's just, once he get the rock, he's just a tough dude to deal with,
Yeah.
And that's why he was such a great player, man. But that day before the Super Bowl, he had enough. And it was unfortunate because he had a couple conversations with the receivers. And some of it was just, you getting your own feelings when you get hurt. There's nothing like being hurt.
It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. Remember, that's what me and you talked about, like even just as far as being hurt, like that mental blockage and just like people don't really know what you're dealing with. But then on top of that, when you see it do it to me, like when I watch the games and then you see your picture up there, man, they're without such and such, you like, dang, bro, like how many times? Like, I know I'm hurt. They know I'm hurt. Why we got to keep broadcasting I'm hurt, man? Like,
right. And
I want to be there for my team.
So that's what kept happening. And he kept the receivers, every time they ask him, they're like, what are y'all going to do without Percy this week? And imagine he played for 3 games. So the other 13 games, they ask him what y'all going to do without Percy. And so every time they ask that, the receivers are just like, we're going to do what we always do. You know what I mean? We're going to try our best. We're going to go out there, execute, et cetera, et cetera. But after a while, he started taking it personal. Like, y'all talking bad about me. Y'all acting like y'all don't need me. And it's like, they're not really acting like they don't need you, but they don't have you. You want them to go up there and be like, man, we going to lose if Percy don't play. Yeah. Like, ain't none of these dudes built like that.
Yeah.
And so he told him after the NFC Championship game, because he didn't play in that game, he was like, hey, just don't say nothing. When we get to Super Bowl, just don't say nothing about me. If they ask me about me, just pass on the question. Don't say nothing. And they're like, okay, I mean, you can't really do that. And of course, the media asked, what y'all going to do if Percy can't play? And Percy was supposed to play in this game. But they were like, what you going to do if he don't play? And they were like, we're going to do what we always do. And we're going to, go out there and execute, et cetera, et cetera. That was enough. That was enough. He came in the locker room that day where he had enough. And it was less of a conversation, I'll say that.
What's the thing where they said he ended up putting somebody we're not gonna disclose the name, but I heard he put somebody in the trash can and then walked up.
Bro,
Like
he a
never
real
happened.
life Debo.
In real life, and everything. We were on our way to pictures. We had just had our little like Saturday practice, like just walk through, going over the last little bit, going to the locker room, and you got to put your game day uniforms on and stuff in your pants, and then walk into the indoor to take the pictures. It's like doing a team picture all over again, but it's just for the Super Bowl. And we went in there to get changed, and in that 30 minutes, furniture was moving.
He said, "It was moving."
It was moving, and you know what I mean. A couple something to do with a trash can and a black eye, and then some Photoshop later, and we team picture. And we
good.
And we good. And we play the Super Bowl the next day.
What you say? One ring, then one ring after.
One ring later, everybody forget. Everybody's happy and
Everybody all kumbaya now. You know
Right.
we good.
we go on to the next.
Imagine like being in that locker room and they just taking that like, man, that same energy that this guy had in the locker room the day before. This is the energy we need in the game.
Hey,
On that type of timing, boy.
but you got to realize
Y'all took that energy straight to the game.
straight to the game. But we was all like,
My Broncos, man. Damn.
That's why I was when I went in there to interview everybody. I was like, I saw the AFC Championship banner up there. I say, that was that one time. I don't even worry about that. Y'all get it back. Y'all got it back a couple years later. Y'all just let it go.
Yeah.
Man. So speaking of the Super Bowl, Joe Buck has publicly said that he knew Seattle was going to win that Super Bowl because of how locked in you guys were that week. What created that level of confidence inside the building, especially against, Pat's Broncos and a team that had a generational offense?
We were real good. I mean, we were a real good team. We were a real good defense. And we watched the tape. The tape tells you what you need to know. You know what I mean? We ain't going to go in that confident. You watch the tape and you see some we didn't all watch the tape and saw one of them dudes and be like, all right, now let me go ahead and strap my cleats up today because he don't seem like he been around today.
Yeah.
But we watched them on tape and it was like they were almost like tiring everybody out. They were beating people because people were fatiguing. They were running that hurry up, just get back to the line. And dudes were tired. They couldn't get lined up. They couldn't signal. So they just running quick game. They're running pretty much day one, day two install, but they running it super fast. And dudes couldn't keep up with it because they don't have time to check into a play or, go into a new coverage. So we so vanilla, we ain't got to check nothing. We running what we run. It's either man or three every time. You figure out where the safety dropping down. We either running one or three. We might run robber from time to time, but it ain't a lot. And so when we were watching the film, we were like, they don't do nothing really that special. We got to just be in shape. If we in shape, we're going to bully these dudes. And so we just run gassers. After we won the NFC Championship, we get 2 weeks for the Super Bowl. We ran gassers. Monday, gassers. Tuesday, gassers. After practice Wednesday, we running gassers. Because we like, hey, one thing y'all ain't going to do, we ain't tapping out this game. Like, y'all ain't running us off this field. And so during the game, that was our biggest thing. They must have tapped a couple times. Decker did. And when they receivers tapped, it was like a 12, 13 play drive or something. I tell you what, I call them the worst kind of stuff, TA. The worst kind of stuff. You can't talk about it on here, this kind of show. But the stuff I was saying to him was like, bro, y'all can't quit. This is a Super Bowl. And y'all sitting there saying y'all tired. If y'all too tired to play in the Super Bowl, then y'all don't need to be out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking about y'all defense, man, I had played with Russ, for 2 years. Honored to play with him. And he was mentioning like every day in practice, y'all made a conscious effort to find a way to attack the ball, to find a way to punch the ball out, or the ball was in the air, intercepted. He was like, y'all was just talking about receivers make no catches. Like, tell me about that group and that camaraderie,
Yeah, it was a standard. It was just a standard. Yeah. It didn't matter if it was walkthrough, routes on the air, parking lot football. Like, receivers not catching no footballs and we catching them. Like, we running the routes for you. There's no one-on-ones, ones-on-ones, 2-minute drill where y'all think y'all about to complete stuff and like, oh, let them catch it. We don't play like that. Put the twos in. Put the scout team in. That's what they get paid to do. It's not what we get paid to do. We not allowing none of that. And if you want that,
let me ask you this.
What up?
Let me ask you this. So, Pat, like before the game, when you have like the O&D, the little walk, like how like you do the walk or whatever, and then the offense go 2 minute, and the ones out there and the receivers out there like your guy run the ball and then you supposed to like let him catch it. So like in that scenario right there, what you was doing, you was knocking the ball down like the day before the game. Like
they would send coaches over there to throw us the ball.
Okay,
so then we was cool because they had dudes to throw us the ball.
Hey, Pat, I thought like it was something like a critical 2-minute drive. They going over and they do a job through tempo and then like
knock the ball down, pick the ball.
Intercepted. QB throwing the ball. Sherman to my no.
No. But in practice, you know those drills where it's like a Friday and they think, hey, we got to work on our 2-minute. Put the tools in. Y'all already know what's about to happen. We don't play like that. Y'all not about to train us bad habits.
Hey, that's real though. That's real.
So that's how we was, Pat. That's how we was. Yeah. We was like that. But you forget, it's Earl V. Thomas III back there. It's Cam. It's a lot of other, Bobby Wagner. It's KJ Wright. So it's a lot of dudes who are playing very high level, high IQ football. So it's not just me holding that standard. The standard is the standard for everybody.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like, just even for me, I know when we played against the Commanders and just even seeing Wag out there, I'm like, dang, bro, like, this man been in the league for a long time. Like when you see him like still out there, do you ever like feel like, dang man, maybe I could have just kept it going a couple more years?
I didn't have nothing else to prove. I'm happy for him though, because he's playing at a high level, still doing what he loves. I would have felt that way if I felt like the game was like taken from me in some way. Like if I felt like, oh man, like I didn't get a fair shake at it. Like when you get to walk off on your own and you checked off every box you wanted to check off, I'm good with it. I'm at peace with it. I am happy to see my guy continuing to play, continuing to hold the standard. The second most all pros, I think, all time for a defensive player.
Like with that being said, too, like that day gonna come for me and Pat. Like I don't know if you ever told anybody this, so I don't even know if you've been asked this. We've heard a couple crazy just scenarios, even like just knowing the dude. I don't know the dude's name, but you know what I'm talking about, when the dude was playing during the game and he just retired at halftime. Like, it was. Do you have anything like just Sherm to Sherm, like in your head, you like, yeah, man, like I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this no more. Like, what made you retire?
It was more my body not participating the way I wanted it to than anything. Not like, oh man, like I can't do this mentally anymore. You know what I mean? Mentally, corner's the most stressful spot out there. I don't give a damn what you play. Quarterback, you got your own shit, but corner, it's anxiety every damn play because
every damn play, boy.
And they're like, well, what about the guys that suck? It ain't none of them. It's the league. Just because you don't know the dude's name don't mean he ain't got some of that in his bag.
Yeah.
And all it takes is one play for y'all to be putting me on SportsCenter like, he got exposed. Did you see him catch that slant? They called me one game.
They lose their mind, boy.
One game, they had all of like, I think 58, 60 yards on me. And they were like, he got exposed. They ran 3 slants. And you see him? He tackled him. But they could have, did you see him? Like, so now I can't even give up the slant.
Fans don't understand. Corners, they have, corners, they know what their help is. But there's plays that you'll live with as a corner. You know what I mean? Like, if you catch a slant, I'm tackle. It's catch tackle. I'm right there. I'm cool. On the next play. But if I can be deep, that's a whole nother story.
It's over.
And that's what you don't want.
Right.
I'm like, as long as you making plays, but you giving up little catches here and there, but you don't give it a big play. It's like,
that's crazy though, because like, Sharon, that's what me and you was even talking about, like just being in the league, like how I was telling you, man, I just hate, man, when I give up a pass, like even if somebody going at you, like I feel like even in the game, like you got to think about it, like, okay, boom, quick out, quick game. Somebody catch 3 of those in a row. In the flow of the game, it might look like, dang, they going at them. But then when you go look at it, man, it might be 22 yards.
Right.
So I think too, like, even you just helped me with that and just knowing like what I told you, just even like as far as me getting PIs. But then, you know me, hey, I'm talking to Pat. I go to Google. I'm like, that Surtain has 5 PIs. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I know. I'm talking to Pat. I'm like, dang. But then it didn't really put it into perspective for me, bro, until like even talking to y'all and then just knowing like, you like, Tia, like you a man-to-man corner, bro. Like it's gonna happen. Yeah. Like, it's gonna happen. And I think too, like, even when you watch it, like I was really shocked, even the one, when we played that game with GP. Like when you watch him that slant, I'm like, dang, bro, like man, he can't get beat across his face. I'm like, cause me and my boy Rock, we was talking about it. But then when you go look at it, you see his whole hand in the dude's face mask, and I'm like, damn, they finally called it. But then I go back to my play. What I tell you to play with me and D Hop. He like this. Like even the play when you look at it with Cooper DeJean and CeeDee Lamb, like plays like that, you like, dang, bro, like why we don't get those plays?
It's a weird league. I hate the PI. I hate how subjective it is. You know what I mean? You can give one dude having a bad day or having an attitude or and then all of a sudden certain stuff that's never getting called is getting called. You don't even see me from that angle that you at. But the same thing I told TA, like the little bit of knowledge that I try to give you, learn them dudes' names, learn them, know who they are, Pat.
There was one ref. He was like a astronaut. He was about to launch.
No. Hey, we had that ref.
Oh yeah.
I know you talking about. Man,
so okay, he's smart. So let me talk to him. I'm like, hey ref, listen, I'm gonna tell you straight on. Like it's gonna be a physical game. Like I like to use my hands, but I'm letting you know, like that's what type of game it's gonna be. And he was like, I'm gonna be looking out for it. I know it's gonna be a physical battle, this and that. But as long as you're aware, you can't touch him past 5 yards. So I was like, okay, I got you. But as long as you allow me to work within that workspace, we cool. And he's like, all right, bet.
Right.
So some refs cool though. Other refs, I don't know.
But that's what I told TA. I used to get in that game and be frustrated. Like, I'm going to get attitude. I'm going to go off on him. I know that's going to be a losing battle. I'm asking about, hey, your kid, I know your kids they going to be astronauts too. Like, I want the whole background because it's the human element of the game. So when that receiver complaining about me grabbing him or pushing him over the pile and calling the ref every name in the book, and I'm like, hey, man, don't talk to Daniel like that. Hey, come on now. This man is a professional. This man got a master's from such and such. Like, don't do him like that. Yeah. Then the next time, he going to give me that warning like, hey, Sherm, you was on him a little too tough. Like, hey, I'm going to have to call that the next time. Hey, as long as you don't call it this time, baby.
Yeah. We good.
It's crazy, though, because
I know.
They don't give no warnings now. Like, they just call the flag. And like, damn, what I do?
Pat.
No warning.
Pat, talk to him now, Pat.
Pat, what I'm telling you is this right here. Look, Pat, when that went down, bro, you got to think. Last year, you seen what I did with all them PIs.
Yeah.
Pat, I think I might have, this year, I think I got one, maybe two. Yeah, I think I got one, maybe two. Or maybe three. I don't know. But anyways, bro, this is what I'm telling you, bro. When I had that conversation with Sherm, I changed my whole approach, Pat. When I'm watching film, not only am I watching film, I'm going into the game, Pat. I'm like, all right, coach put such and such on tape, man. But you know what, man? Let me find this dude birthplace, man. Then let me find out, man, what he pursuing, man. Then let me find out how much time he done really put into it. Because even with that, Sherm broke it down to me because even my DB coach, Coach DeShay, like he had went to like reffing school or whatever. So when we played the Seattle Seahawks last year, my boy CD, man, him and DK Metcalf was going at it, man. CD, after the other crazy PI that he got, which was just absolutely crazy, he look at the ref, he like, man, I'm talking about he going off. So then Coach DeShay, he say, I want to give you boys a word of advice, man. The ref that you talking to isn't the one that threw the flag.
That's not the one.
He said he not even the one that's looking at you.
Nope.
Just because he in the vicinity, man, that could have been like 9 out of 10, Pat, even the ref that we have right there, bro, like when you see that ref on the sideline right there, Pat, he watching the line of scrimmage.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's the one in the back. It's the one in the back.
The back judge, yeah.
So like even like for fans, when they be like if you at the game or whatever, they'd be like, man, the one next to him didn't even throw the flag, man. It was the dude behind him. But that's the dude behind him looking at him.
If you start to take a little bit of that information, you get the back judge just because they switch. You know what I mean? When the sides switch, when the field switch and everything, the quarter shift, they switch. But if you know who he is, hey, his name could be Stanley. Hey, Stanley, bro, how you doing today? Yo, your family good? Your daughter still? Is she still working on that project? Like I still talk to him to this day. When I go to games for Thursday night football, I still know most of the refs. And I be sitting there chopping it up with them. But I'm like, it don't benefit me no more. But I just know them. 11 years in the league, you get to know these dudes. But it makes such a big difference because they human. They human. Yeah. And if one dude's cussing them out and the other dude is calling them by their name and knowing them, like it's just a whole different conversation. Like, sure, they might throw a flag if they got to. But it's going to be a lot more hesitant than if you didn't know their name.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Pete, when I took that page out of Sherman book, bro, I literally felt like, I'm like, dang, because I was laughing at Sherman when he was like, I'm telling you, and then when the receiver get to talking crazy to him, man, you got to defend him, man. So, Pat, when I had my little game, I'm going to get such and such like that. Hey, Pat, when old boy was going at the ref, I say, Come on, man. He's a human being, man. At the end of the day, it's about respect. This man has a family. Like, he has kids at home, man. Hey, hey, man, I'm like, hey, man, ref, man, one thing about it, man, I know how you call in the game, man. I say, I'm going to protect you, man. At the end of the day, man, you are a human being who deserves respect.
Hey, I'm surprised you didn't get that sportsmanship nominee, cuz. Hey, boy, I know the rest love you, boy.
Right.
P, I'm telling you, P, that's why I changed his game. This shit, Pat. It was one game I went into the game, bro. I looked at the dude. I said, man, you know what's crazy, man? I said, man, I just want to tell you, man, it's in your genes, man. The same way I was born to play football, you was born to ref. Your daddy was a ref.
Yo,
My God.
Back because his daddy was a former NFL ref. I'm like, boy, it's in your blood, boy. I said, boy, you was born to do this, boy. You was born to ref.
It's in your genes.
It's in your genes, boy. like
real.
your son gonna be a ref.
Right.
Like family tradition, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Y'all
man.
dumb.
Like,
Y'all dumb. Yeah, I love it. It'll help
that's
though,
crazy,
Pat.
man.
I'm going to write that down on my book. You know what I mean? Rest, if you're hearing this now.
A lot of them refs, they be not a lot of them, but a couple of them, they be like SEC refs. Like one of the refs, he had came up to me. He said, "Hey, boy, we got that dub. We had got that dub yesterday." I looked, then it like resonated in my head. Oh, you talking about Bama? I said, "Hey, man, B-Side 5, boy, we got that dub, didn't we?"
Yeah.
So we got that dub, man. Hey, I'm looking at him during the game. I'm like, "Hey, Bama." I'm just standing this Bama, boy, Bama. Hey, he looking at me, Pat. He like, I know that's right, boy. Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide.
All right, Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
So throughout your career, people got the notion, and they try to box you in this category specifically, saying you're just a cover 3 corner or this and that. I mean, I watched the film. Obviously, there's more to that. I know you've been on the island one-on-one against the best receivers. So how did that affect you? Did it bother you, or you just tune out the noise, know what type of player you are?
It don't bother me because I know if somebody's saying that, they ain't watched the tape.
Yeah.
I know they ain't watched the tape. And I know they don't know the game. Only people that's saying that is trying to belittle what I was able to do. Like, the tape is the tape. And that's the cool thing about growing up in this day and age where, hey, you don't got to believe me. Go throw on tape. You can go throw on tape from any year that I played and watch all 22 film and tell me I'm out there getting help every play. Tell me, it'd be the funniest part when they say, oh, you in cover 3, but you got a safety over the top. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Because cover 3, the safety... It don't really. It can't be both ways.
It can't correlate. Yeah.
It can't be both ways.
Sense.
And they're like, "Man, you a system corner," and I'm like, "Was I the only corner in that system?" Because I just never remember nobody else who played in it ever getting those conversations. And you got to remember, there are other corners that played opposite of me. You know what I mean? In a lot of places. And then our D coordinator went to Jacksonville. He went to Jacksonville, so Jalen was playing under the same system we were playing under because. When you one-on-one and there's no 2 displaced, you in man. Every time. It ain't no cover 3.
Hey,
I'm in one.
Hey, you telling me something. You telling us something. Me and Pat know one thing about it, boy. Go save a system. Hey, at the 5 yards, it becomes man to man.
It's man to man.
Man
to man.
But that's the only thing they could try to say to like really try to diminish who I am and what the impact that I had. Because otherwise they just got to say, damn, he one of them ones. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you want to be a hater, you can't just accept that, hey, he led the decade in interceptions. Like, he was strapping everywhere. He went to 3 Super Bowls. Like, he was on 5, 6 number 1 defenses in 10 years. Like, he was.
How many interceptions you got in your career, Sherman?
41 if you include the playoffs.
How many playoffs?
How many playoff games?
41 total. 41 total.
41 total. 4 in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I got 37 in the regular season. But they say the playoff ones don't matter. For some reason.
But them mad at the big. I don't even understand that, bro.
It's
like,
the weirdest thing.
If you make a play in the playoffs, it don't like.
It don't count.
You make a play, but it don't count. It's the biggest moment
ever. Yeah. You
mean to tell me that pick in the Super Bowl didn't count?
It don't count for your stats. I got a pick in the NFC Championship game. I picked Aaron Rodgers in 2 different NFC Championship games. They don't count.
That's crazy, bro.
But it's just part of the narrative that people have to have. You know what I mean? If you let fans say it, they'll say some corners play 100% man and the other ones play 100% zone. And I was like, nobody in the league play more than 50% zone. I mean, play more than 50% either way. You can't. Yeah. Because that means everybody else got to play man too.
Yeah.
It ain't because the corners can't do it. Can them linebackers do it? Can them safeties do it? Can the other corner do it?
Yeah.
Can a nickel?
Can a nickel?
Yeah.
On that island? Yeah, I mean.
Hey, when that
It's a
linebacker
lot
get
of
matched up,
variables, bro.
that linebacker get matched up on Jameer Gibbs. Can he handle him?
Can he handle it?
All right.
Now, all right, play man if you want to. That they love it. They love it. And so that's the part. We play man on third down because you don't have no choice. You play man on third down. Everybody play man on third down because third and 5, you better man up and stand up and get off the field because that's what it's gonna be.
I got my man. Make sure you get your man.
Right.
Hey, that's it. Hey, I tell everybody when we in man, crucial down like, hey, I got my man.
Right.
Yeah.
Make sure you get yours.
Make sure you get yours because if I look over there and see you ain't got yours, hey,
Yeah, we in trouble.
we in trouble. That's the frustrating part when it's so much film out there to watch. You know what I mean? It's for somebody to try to diminish the game and be like, oh man, he's just a zone corner and this guy's a man corner. Like, you can go back and watch Prime. You can go back and watch Dion. You can go back and watch all the legends. Like, coverage, the game has been around for a long time. It's not that hard to do. There's different versions.
Universal, for sure.
Coverage is universal, and everybody plays everything. You're going to play quarter sometimes. You're going to play man. And sometimes it changes into man after a while. Hey, they get up the field, everything turns into man. You better be on him. Better be where you're supposed to be. But I think the reason I was so effective in it was because in zone, I can make plays even when I'm not supposed to be there. Like I can see things, I can dictate things about the coverage that'll allow me to get my hands on the football. If I know it's a spot route or I know it's hitch seam and I know, hey, tell my buzzer to get to the hitch immediately because I'm overlapping right now. Like I'm not overlapping later. I don't need no reroute. I'm overlapping to get a book.
Yeah.
And so it's so many things that you can manipulate. Hey, I tell my hook defender, hey, just stay inside because we want to force the ball outside. Like I'm almost getting everybody else. Hey, get in position because I want the ball to come this way. Like, please.
Especially in that cover 3, man. You know what they always say? If you want to make plays in cover 3, just run the hash. Run the hash.
Get there.
Backside, man, I even like put it as a testament to JC Horn because in my head, I'm like, dang, boy, backside, cover 3, nub tight end. You in the C area,
go
boom.
find work.
He chip, go find work. Hey, let me go jump the dig. Like that's a play.
He found it on the other side of the hash.
I don't even think people understand like Sherm, and that's gonna like lead me to my next question. Like when me and Pat talked about that play, in my head, I'm thinking like to be in cover 3 and to just know like that's film. Okay, boom, turbo motion. Hey, I know what type of guy he is. He's an intermediate route runner, man. He going to break off. The dig ain't going to be at 15, man. The 49ers run deeper concepts. It's going to break off at 20. And then on top of that, Sherman, I think the biggest thing about making plays too, and that's like something like even for me, and like the next step in my game, is when you identify the play on film, but at the same time, though, you still can't show that you know. Like, boom, okay, quick game. Like, all right, I know they're going tempo, man. I'm finna jump that out. But then Sherm, even in your head though, you be thinking like, dang man, like that's why you say like the mental challenge, the DB like, okay, boom, quick, I'm finna jump now. Wait, hold on, what if you run around? What if you run out? No, nah, he gonna run out. Then you be like, nah, man, I'ma just nah. And then when you don't trust it, you just be like, dang, bro, because like in the game, like that might be the only one you get.
That's gonna be the only one you get.
How many hours a week did you spend watching film?
Shit, 15, 20 at least. That's just on my own. That's outside of the building. You know what I mean? Because you got to get the indicators. You got to get the info. Like when playing offense helped me understand so many of these routes convert versus press. Man, a lot of them going to turn into 9 routes or fades in the first place. You just got to understand it. So as soon as you get up there and they outside release and you're like, all right, let's go to long ball. You know what I mean? Let's go down there. And I'm about to go book this for the game. But if you don't understand that, then you think you're still defending everything. You know, when you sit there and you're like, I'm pressed, and he just went outside release, you're like, oh, I'm waiting for the comeback. I'm waiting for the hitch. You one-on-one backside, like everything converting versus press, pretty much. Like they might have that 9-yard stop route. They might have something like that every now and then. But for the most part,
but that's if they only got that if you win the release, right? If you top down, then if you even. That ball going vertical, boy.
Then you got the back shoulder ball, which been pretty prevalent in today's league. You know, obviously Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. Yeah, been doing that for the longest.
But it was prevalent when I was in there. But I would book those. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, because if you get in a certain pocket.
Hey, here you go, Pat. That's what he said. He talking about you gonna know you that guy when you start picking off back shoulders.
That's different.
I'll show you the tape. I'll show you the tape. Because the pocket I'm in, like, we 6'2", 6'3", Pat. You know what I mean? Like, I could give you a half
Why you ain't say
step.
TA?
We 6'2", 6'3", Pat.
Yeah.
I love you, P.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But you could give him a half a step and still, like, I still got the range. Like, my range goes from here to here. So if I'm sitting in that pocket, I know I'm full speed. We full speed. I'm got him off the red line. Then I know it has to be a damn dime perfect pass to get it by me. And if it ain't, it's mine. And so I sit in that pocket and I can catch back shoulder. As soon as I see the release, I know, bang, I'm back shoulder. It's like I'm in the post. Like, get up off me, grab. I done one-handed it one time. But if he throws it ahead, then I'm just 2 feet in the ground and trusting that I'm 6'3" with a 38, 39-inch vert. And that's enough time to give me that half a step back.
See, you know what I mean? Some people ain't blessed like us, man. You know what I mean? Some people ain't got the 6'2", 6'3", 7 feet wingspan in their repertoire. But
you fast though, TA.
Yeah, you got speed, brother.
Hey, you know they say what God doesn't give you, He gives you in other aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you know what makes up for that right there, man.
No, I don't know what makes up for that. Go ahead and enlighten me.
What makes up for that? What you mean by that?
Next question.
Yeah, let's move on, bro. Let's move on. So Sherman, in our podcast, we always talk about DBX. So we need to get yours. What's something that corners do today that just make your skin crawl that you can't stand?
Yeah, it's gonna sound lazy, but just looking back for the ball, like it pisses me off. Like, and not just like the ones who are like, if you're in a panic, you're in a panic. You got to go there, play the hands, do what you got to do. But it'll be like quarterback let the ball go, you in phase, and you just running alongside looking at him. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Turn around. And then by the time they turn around, ball fly past them into their hands. And
yeah,
I just hate dudes that play scared like that. Like, scared money don't make no money, and you already play corner. Like, you already know it's a gambling man sport out there. Like, this ain't for people, conservative people. You can't play conservative corner.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest thing. Like, I don't like when dudes don't look. Look, you could beat me on a hitch comeback if I'm looking for the ball, thinking outside release, we 17 yards down the field, and I think it's fade, and you come back and hitch. I'll tackle that. I'll live with that. Throw 6 of them, and we'll get to the red zone, and I'll deal with you then. But for all the comebacks you catch, the 2 fades you throw that I pick, gonna be worth it.
All the time. You look back for the ball.
Just look back.
How you feel about like the swag though? Like, do you have any like
the 2 mouthpiece thing? I know y'all do it out there in Detroit. I know y'all do it. The 2 mouthpiece thing just get me.
Brother Sherm.
What I do?
There is nobody on my team that wears 2 mouthpieces. Brother.
It ain't.
Nah, we don't do that out here. Nah, my boy Nate. Hey, people say what they want to say about Nate, bro. Hey.
Nah, Nate a dog.
No, y'all do the green mouthpieces in Detroit.
We ain't talking about. Oh yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
What's the reason for the green mouthpieces though? Or is it just like
on this ALU basketball team called Show Offs? It was green.
All right, that's fair.
Your boy, they gonna kill you. You better stop this and what you mean? You know the reason for that green, boy. Nah, for real though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't mind. I think DB's got a lot of swag these days. You know what I mean? I think the swag is good. I think everybody's swag.
I got a couple.
Look, I like yours though, Pat. I like yours. Uniformity. You know what I mean? Just clean up and down.
Pat go to work every day like a civil. Like he's like.
So did I.
Business,
I was
man.
My swag is like, you know what I mean? It's a minimum. You know, I'm not trying to get fined. You know what I mean?
Pat, you get fined every game. You have Pat, if the towel is long, that's a fine. You get fined.
I don't wear the towel no more. You know what I mean? I'm smart. I'm smart about my money.
You just stopped wearing that towel.
That's last year. Hey,
Pat, you done had the towel on this year.
The first game.
Okay, then.
I took it off.
So what you said was, me, Patrick Surtain, I have enough money where I can just go out here and look good and just take this $6,000 fine. I don't really care.
No, I ain't say it. I ain't say you misinterpret that. I said I'm being smart. You know what I mean? My swag is within the regulation of the rules. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm a wear my double sleeves. You know what I mean? I ain't having my knee pads over the knees now. You know, they can find me for that.
They can find you for that. Look. You know what I used to do to get away with that? And you ain't gonna like this because I was so by the book. I looked like the picture they put on the wall. I'd have the front towel, but I had the strap.
Sure, you did have that.
I had the strap on the front, and so I hook it on that strap. But I used to have my socks sewed into my pants so that, look, I don't even want to argue with y'all. I don't even want to argue with y'all today. My pants going to be above my knees, but my socks going to be over it. So, look, you can't see it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Man, I wish, like, my ideal swag, like, if I could go back to, like, where I felt most comfortable, bro, like, I wish I did not have to wear long socks, bro. Like, I could just go out there. And I told you that, Sherman. If I could just go out there, man, with my mid-cut socks on, man, let that skin show, bro, yeah, I'd be straight.
When I was in a debate, be so heavy sometimes.
Nah, look though, when I was like literally in a debate, when I had like the NFLPA meeting, Troy Vincent, the commissioner was in there. Sherman was in there, man. Sherman was in there with me. I go like this. I say, yeah, man. Just in today's game, man, we don't really like with this younger generation, man. We don't want to wear long socks. Pat, all you hear is, man, what? Man, who? Man, I'm talking about, like, Pat, they say all that. I'm looking like, dang, like, and then Sherm says, hey, look, man, I think you guys are doing too much. What he meant is he plays the cornerback position, man, and he has to be light on his feet. So wearing all that stuff, man, sometimes it can be a little heavy when you're trying to run with a bunch of receivers. Pat, everybody calm down. They like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, that's where young blood was trying to come from. Right. So then, Pat, after that, I'm talking or whatever. I say, yeah, man, y'all don't really understand, man. Y'all can kind of take this how y'all want to take it, man. But we're in a different type of generation, man. We're in a generation of the YNs. Pat.
He said it, Pat.
Pat, I'm looking at the commissioner, Pat. I say, we in a generation of the YNs. Pat, everybody looking at me, they like, I said, man, we are in a generation of the youth in need, man. YNs, man.
You did not say that.
Pat,
oh my God.
Pat. I did Pat. And then Pat, this way went crazy, Pat. Like, it just gets out of hand from right here.
Troy Vincent tried to explain to him the real YN, what a real YN was.
Bro.
No.
Pat, bro, this other dude, Pat, he says, I got kids at home, man, and they be watching y'all on TV when they see y'all do the gun emotions and do all this, man. Like, I don't want to lose my son to the streets, man. I don't want to lose him to the streets. Man, I'm looking at Sherman, I'm like, man, what? Hey, man, with all disrespect, I say, I'm like, man, with all due respect, brother, I feel like this conversation is getting a little out of hand, man. Right. I ain't even, right. I didn't even mean it like that. Like it
started getting out of hand pretty quick at that point, and we started shutting it down.
Pat, it went from there, man. Then Pat, it went to another situation where somebody was just talking about as far as, man, they brother being incarcerated. I'm like, man, all right, man.
Somehow somebody start crying. I was like, all right, now it's time for me to go. It's time for me to get out of here.
Pat, for real. Pat,
I ain't know the terminology YN like runs so deep.
It runs so deep because but it's like, these dudes these is like old cats. These they 60 years old, 55, 60, and they got
Pat, they was 60. Pat, Pat, it was one of the dudes. He looked, he said, man, how old you is, young blood? I'm like, shoot, I had just turned 22. I said, man, I'm 22, man. He said, dang, boy, I know you got it going on, man. He said, who you play for? I'm like, man, I play for Detroit. He like, man, you kind of look like that cornerback, man, that they got, man. They had just got that corner, man, that rookie. I used to play for Detroit, man. He was like, man, I respect that boy. I'm like, do you not know who you talking to? Like, you talking to me.
I am that guy.
So then after that, bro, you can ask Sherman, we get to a table with him, man. He gets to talking. Pat, when he gets to talking, he like, yeah, man, when I played for Detroit, man, it was crazy, bro. Like, it was crazy for me, man. Just a crazy time, man. The city and stuff, man. He was like, man, I went and stayed at one of my teammates' houses, man. Man, he had a pet tiger, anaconda. Like, man, what? Right. So then, Pat, long story short, Pat, at the end, he said, man, so what you finna get into tonight, man? Like, man, I'm finna go into my hotel room, man. Man, we ain't popping out? I think you are the same age as my grandpa.
You should have popped out with him, T.A.
Like, hey, after we get done,
he would have took you to a juke joint. Got
Man,
a juke
man.
joint. Blues.
Pat, he talking about some, man, you know, man, I had just got divorced, man. You know, so I'm on the market. Hey, Pat, in my head, I'm like, hey, brother.
That boy on the market too late.
If anybody
Way
talking
too
to
late.
you, man, if anybody talking to you, man, they have something wrong with them.
My big thing, what y'all wearing under your pants? Pause. Like, what y'all wearing? Because on game day, because we talked about being light and keeping up with these young dudes. When I tell you, I used to wear like the compression shorts with the pads because I hated wearing the pads. So I just take them out, just wear the compression shorts and whatever because it was just like, all right, keep it tight. After a while, I said, nah, no more compression shorts. I'm just out here.
Hey, Sherman. Sherman. Hey, I'm right with you, my boy. I'm free.
That's what I'm saying. That's all the real ones know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, sir.
I'm free.
Rookie year, I was tripping. Rookie year, hey, so you know I have my Ethica, man, my PSD. Then I put my tights on over that. then I put my pants on.
Oh yeah,
so
moving
then,
the molasses, my boy.
Hey, so then Sherman, you know, I'm like, hey man. So then I started dealing with the situation with my groin, bro. Like when I had strained my groin. So then they gave me like the jock strap for the groin. They gave me like the strap. So man, I don't know why I tried to put that on. Then I tried to put. Hold on, man. Come on, man.
No, but I'm saying they didn't give you the X, like the core shorts, like the Under Armour joints.
They had gave me those too, but I was trying to put those on over all of that.
God.
So then, you know, it finally clicked. It finally clicked one day, P. It finally clicked one day, Sherm. Went out there, man, during training camp, man. Said, Lord, I'm free.
Free.
Hey,
Like I told myself, like, you know, my subconscious mind, I'm like, man, what should I do? Let him free.
Let him free. Let him free. Look, I tell you what, I'm letting them hang in every way out here.
Pat, why he sound like somebody like almost like one of the football guys and you trying to make a decision and he just pop up in your head. I'm free. Free at last. Hey, you crazy, sir.
Hey, I'm crazy like a fox. I tell you what, I didn't have very much trouble keeping up with them young boys after that. I say, look, I'm out here moving and shaking.
Running loose, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, so during the draft, man, it was the off season, man, and you asked me how many picks I caught. I said, man, Sherman, I don't have no picks. Then you proceeded and you said, you know why you ain't got no picks? I said, why? You said, because you ain't doing this. Then you got the drink, man, on the rocks. You say, man, come on, man. You know what you got to do. I said, man, Sherman, what I'm supposed to do, man? Tequila. Straight. He said, do you want to catch pigs? Yeah, I want to catch pigs. He said, I'm telling you right now. He said, matter of fact, however many you decide to take, that's how many you might catch. hey, we do all that. So then, Sherman, called my granddad. When I called my granddad, I'm like, man, Pops, man, you know, man, I ain't really a big drinker, man, but Sherm, one of the greatest of all time, and he's telling me I need to do the On the Rocks. My Pops like, yeah, man, T, you know, man, that ain't really you, man. Sherm, get the phone, Pat. My granddad right there, he said, Pops, man, I'm getting your boy right, man. He gonna get out here. He gonna get out here, man. Couple of these On the Rocks, man. He said he ain't had no picks last year, man. Watch. Man, Pat, when I caught my first pick, bro, I called Sherm like, on the rocks. On the rocks.
Hey,
on
and
the
Pat,
rocks,
Pat,
bro.
you know, for the viewers, this is in the off season. You know what I mean? He's not drinking during the season. He got to clarify that for you people. You know what I mean?
Drinking smart.
In the
it's
off
early,
season.
hey, early off season.
But hey, book them, Danny.
So, Sherm, who were some of the receivers that you played against, you know, in your career that gave you the most trouble? You know, underrated receivers, you know, known receivers, whoever. Like, who's some of the receivers you have that come to the top of your head?
Well, I always go with Stevie Johnson because it's just such an unknown name, and he only really gave me trouble.
I heard you say that.
One game, but still, it's one game I'll always remember. You know what I mean? One of them games, like, I done played 100-something games, and you know you got that one game where you out there and you like, bro, like, and my technique ain't, like, do I need to, like, do I need to step on my other foot this time? Like, do I need to back up a couple steps? Am I too close? Like, you start questioning everything. And in that game, I tell you what, we won that game by like 30 points. We blew them out. And when I tell you I was on that plane looking at that film like, the hell is going on today? Like, I gotta figure it out. Because I think that was in 2012. It's my second year, and I was all pro that year. Mm-hmm. The next year, San Francisco picks him up. San Francisco 49ers pick him up because he was the only receiver pretty much I struggled with. Not that nobody caught no passes or none. People catch passes. But I had a rough game that game. I think that might have been only one of the few games I gave up 100. I gave up 100 in that game, and I gave up 100 like my rookie year.
That's the only 2 times you ever gave up 100?
Yeah. I got Brandon Marshall came close. He had like 92 one game, but he didn't get me. I got 2 books 100. That game. Look, you come at me that much, I'm going to get mine.
You got to get a book. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. But he gave me a lot to think about. So the next time I played him was on Thanksgiving the next year. The San Francisco 49ers picked him up. And I had the game of my life out there. 2 picks. I should have had a third player of the game. They gave me turkey on the field. You know what I mean? It was one of those games that you like, hey, you got me. Let me go ahead and show you. Like, nobody getting me twice.
Hey, what you were saying to him during the game?
Oh, I'm talking cash. I'm talking cash out there. Like, after...
knowing you probably out there, your whole family watching. Turkey.
Right. And they watching me. I got more catches than you today. Like, you're like, we ain't got...
Hey, out there, Pat. Free lunch.
And it was hardball, and we was beefing at the time. I caught my second pick on their sideline. Boy, I tell you what, it was dumb. But Calvin was a grind. And you go into that game with that big 6'5", running 4.2, jumping 42. Like,
shoot.
You gotta, and we not doing the double. That's why I hate when people try to downplay the game. Cause it's like, when I'm out there and ain't no double, ain't no safety over the top, ain't no lean in my way, it's Earl gonna say, earn your money. I'll be on the other side.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only going there if the quarterback's intentions take me there. But otherwise, go make your money. And when you got Calvin Johnson, it's one of those games where you almost gotta like keep him out of his spots, keep him away from the spots he wants to get to. Cause on a fade ball with him, even if everything's even, like, they putting it up. Stafford going to put it up. And so I had to make sure not only did I own the red line, but I almost had to box him out of bounds. Like, every fade ball, my angle was to the sideline, through the sideline. Like, you are not getting shoulder to shoulder with me. We're not playing that game. And so there were certain things you went into every game understanding. Julio Jones, y'all never got to play against Quintorris in his prime. But
Quintorris?
Quintorris Lopez, Julio Jones.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought the name was just Julio.
That's what I thought his name was.
Wait.
Hey, what they say, he black.
Hey, that shit got more than 2 syllables.
He a Bama boy. How y'all not gonna know?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I know about the pedigree, man. Hey, I know the track record, man. Hey. Respect, but I ain't know that right there.
Yeah. And he was tough to deal with.
I didn't know that.
He was tough to deal with. That boy.
He was different.
Because you talking to him and it don't matter. Like, talking to him, you might as well be talking to the wall. I could say whatever I want to Julio. I might as well be talking to this wood right here. Like, he not going to respond.
Hold on. What?
That's a reach. That's a reach.
I'm not reaching right there. I'm not reaching out.
That's a reach.
I don't know why Pat just trying to down. But sir, you told him I'm not supposed to be talking to the board right here.
Hey, I ain't say nothing, man.
I appreciate that.
Man, bro, I'm telling you, sir, you should know by his demeanor, bro, what he said last week was foul, bro. He ain't even trying to engage in nothing. He watching everything he said.
I ain't saying nothing, bro. I'm keeping cool right now. I'm keeping cool, bro.
But dealing with Julio was a grind. It was you had to bring your lunch pail with you, and you're gonna have a full day. AJ Green was similar in a lot of ways. Who else was really like that Andre Johnson? I call him at the end, but he was real. I caught Nuke in the middle. When I played against Antonio, and we had that, I only played him once, but it was a grind of a game. I just knew everything about him. You know what I mean? That was one of those games. They literally told me before the game I was following him because they never would. They would literally give up. They said, hey, we got respect for both of y'all. You stay right, you stay left. And I was like, okay, you know what I mean? I ain't going to chase nothing. Just lean the other way when he over there. But this game, they told me to follow him. And it's been a couple other games where the other corners got beat a couple times and they're like, follow him for the rest of the game. And then I'm in the game working on my footwork like, wait, I'm on the right side now? Let me go ahead and right step. But I knew Antonio, like, if he pulled his gloves a certain way, what route it was. I knew if he, like, fixed his shoulder pads a certain way, what route it was. I knew if he, like, grabbed his helmets and fixed his straps. Like, it was almost obsessive the way I was. So it really had little to do with what he was doing and more to do with, like, his tails. You know, it was just, he was giving it away. And I was sitting there on his ass. So he didn't know why I was on his ass on every route, but it's like, my name, oh, you grabbed your wrist twice? All right, curl. Like, it's curl. I just got to figure out if I could pick it.
If you were playing, and, you know, me and Pat, we head coaches, and we say, hey, Sherm, you got such and such this week. You following them. Like, just walk us through, like, how you going to attack that week or how you going to attack that matchup. I'm
just going to study the hell out of him. I'm going to study his best 5 games, his last 2, and I'm going to watch the TV copy to see if the quarterback has any signals that he gives throughout the game. I'm going to go to the third down tape in situations, see what he likes to do. Is he backside? Is he in the slot? Is he part of a bunch? What does he like to do in those situations? Is motion a part of it? Because more than likely, I'm studying the whole formation more than I'm studying the guy, unless it's just ISO'd one-on-one. Because that's what really matters. The formation's going to tell me everything. If I'm just studying a dude, then I'm just like taking a piece of a puzzle when I can take the whole puzzle and his piece will just make sense. It'll fit in it. And so that's the way I would do it. I would study the whole, but then I'd study him for his individual tendencies. Is it splits? Is it which foot is up? Is it the way he's looking? Is it his lean? Things like that. In the red zone, is he a fade guy? Is he a slant guy? Back shoulder on fades? Is he a deep back shoulder guy? Is he a 12-yard, 13-yard back shoulder guy? Where does the quarterback like to put the football? Like Matt Ryan, when I played Julio in the playoffs the first time, Matt Ryan would put the ball. They would have splits inside the numbers, like maybe 5 yards inside the numbers, and throw go balls that would land 3 yards inside the sideline. Every time it landed in the same spot.
Shit.
So when Julio, first play of the game, you can go back and look at this up. First play of the game, they threw a fade ball. I literally just raced Julio to that spot. I didn't chase him. He outside released. I just went straight to the angle. I said, I know where the ball's going. I know exactly where the ball's going. And I went there and I literally tried to tip it up in the air to Earl Thomas, and Earl overran it and it kind of messed it up. But that's the way I play the game. I need to know the tendencies. You know what I mean? Because people talk about the kind of athlete I am. I jump 39, 38 inches vertical. I can run 4.48, 4.49, but there are faster and better athletes in the league. So how can I beat them there? How can I beat the better athlete?
So how would you guard JSN?
I'd have to study him more, but he's living in the slot. So I just have to press him, and almost to the point where I'm playing like bully ball. And if his conversations, because he's running a lot of over routes and stuff. Like the weak hook defender, if we in 3 or if I'm backside or if we playing man, then I'm going to understand like, hey, I'm in chase the whole time. They're going to bring him across the field, but I'd be an irritant. Like people don't understand the game within the game. That's why if I play George, you know what I mean, receivers that get like a little bit more emotional, a little bit more hot under the collar, you toss them over the pile twice. The rest of the game don't matter, Pat. The rest of the game is done. You know what I mean? I throw you over the pile twice. You want to fight? You want to gang bang? You want to tell me how you going to kill me? Well, please do. Because we got 57 more plays for you to tell me about how you going to kill me. And I can't wait to hear all about it. You know what I mean? Like, please tell me how you going to take me to your neighborhood and pop the trunk. Please tell me, because that's not going to help you out here today. And you ain't never going to see me again. And my job is done after this. So that's the kind of game I would play. Like, I had to do that with Odell. Young Odell was a dude. His rookie year, I played him. We didn't have no tape on him. He had been kind of banged up in the season. That boy came out there and ran a comeback and go early in that game. I didn't know who he was. I'm guarding the comeback. I'm like, oh, this is easy. Easy work, comeback. Must have put a foot in the ground and got out of that break. I said, oh! I'm on my horse. I said, oh, this young boy's different.
Hey, Piers, Kiana, make sure y'all clip that, bro.
Hey, I had to
Get out of there.
I had to get out of there and get him down. And I'm like, okay, all right, this young boy is built a little different. And as the game went on, you know what I mean, I started to get a rhythm and a feel for him, but I started to understand like he's kind of like, he's a hothead. So I like during run plays, like I give him a quick jab, I do stuff. Then he's like a couple plays later, he's fighting me during a route. He's running a hitch and he's just like literally like wrestling with me the whole route. And they throw the ball, hit him in the back of the head. I said, this perfect. I got him right where I want him.
You know, you and Steve Smith, y'all had y'all battles, man. Last week when he was on the show, he told us what made you tough to deal with. What was your perspective on going up against him?
Steve was a grind. Steve was incredibly dynamic. I obviously played him at the end, and I played with a guy, Doug Baldwin, who tried to imitate everything Steve did. Steve was one of the best receivers in the league for a number of years. So it was always, but you always knew that Steve was like going to try to manhandle you. You know what I mean? Like Steve walked into the game with an attitude. You know what I mean? And so he almost.
He told us last week. He told us sometimes I just woke up mad. Like, I'm on the way to work,
mad as hell.
And you be sitting there
he got
like
short man syndrome for sure.
we during the play, and he trying to block you, and you shedding the block, and it's almost like he upset you trying to shed the block. Like, what do you think I'm supposed to do in this, Steve? Like, and so during the game, and there's a clip online. Obviously, it's always everything lives online, but Steve's trying to block, or I'm covering him or something, and he's pissed off, and he's like trying to body slam me and do all this, and I'm just like, do what you want to do. Long as you won't catch the ball, I don't care. Like, let's wrestle, Steve. Like, let's go do whatever you want to do, but you ain't catching the ball. That's where we living at. And I think he gained a lot of respect for me the first time I talked to him, because once he started going there, I started talking cash, he's talking cash. But we're winning, and I got a few PBUs. I'm young. I think I'm in my second year. I'm feeling myself. And after the game, he's like, "Hey, I got a lot of respect from you. We both from LA. You know what I mean? We from the same neighborhood, so we see the same way. But don't talk to me like that ever again. Hey, better watch your goddamn mouth around me next time I see you." And I'm like, Steve, this is football. Look, everybody out here is civilized enough to go to college and care enough about their grades to make it to the National Football League. Ain't nobody as gangster as they talking in this. Ain't no real gangsters out here. If they was gangsters, they didn't make it. We all got dudes on the all didn't make it team that were better athletes and better players and you know what I mean, but couldn't get it together for whatever reason. The all didn't make it team will beat any NFL team. I'll tell you fans out there.
Ain't lying, boy.
Oh man.
You ain't lying. CGR, boy, can't get right.
Can't get right.
All right,
Can't
man.
get right. So, Sherman, do you think Earl and Cam are the greatest safety tandem of all time in your book?
Yeah, I'm biased as hell, but yes, no question.
I know that was a little biased question.
Yeah, I'm biased as hell. You ain't gonna listen to me say anything different. You know, it's hard to find two safeties that played at such a high level that complemented each other as well as they did, that had as much of an impact during the time they played as these two did together. So.
Who do you think is like that right now in the league? Because I know who.
Well, you biased too, but I like the boy.
I don't think that's biased though. I think that's
I believe the boys out there are really good. I think Brian Branch and Kirby, two of the best, no question about it. But like availability is part of the decision. You know what I mean? It's part of it. You got to be out there, and that's a big part. I think Kirby might be one of the most best man-to-man safeties I think I've seen play. You know what I mean? The way they use Branch, both of them, because they're not really. Even like, not that they're not true safeties, but y'all use them in every situation. I see Branch guarding receivers just as much as I see him guarding tight ends.
Yeah.
And see, BB, that's what people don't understand. With BB, the availability, not availability, but BB, what makes him special is that allows us to play base against 11P. Because you got a safety who could come down and play nickel.
Play a slot, yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, though, BB, like, even at Alabama, like, Coach Saban had BB playing corner sometimes. Like, literally just a football player.
No question. And that's the way he plays. I felt so terrible about that. I hope he goes to Elatrosh and gets the procedure Aaron had. Because I think he having surgery today. Is he going to Elatrosh or Bob Anderson?
Who was where Elatrosh at?
LA.
Yeah, he in LA.
Okay, good. He'll be back. He might make it back before the season next year, which would be big time.
For real?
Yeah, I mean,
that's good.
Yeah, Elatrosh it's a whole new technique they use. Achilles ain't what it used to be. That's why Aaron was trying to play Remember, he tore it week 1 and was trying to play by week 15.
Because you know, back in the day when you had Achilles, boy, they said that's career suicide.
Right. See you next year.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right, man. So, last question, man. We got to get into it. We saved the best for last, man. We got to talk about the real man.
Okay. All right.
We already know a little bit. We know Richard Sherman, last defensive player to be on Madden cover. True trash talker. Played for the Seattle Seahawks. Went to Stanford. But the Richard Sherman, before I knew the Richard Sherman, and the Richard Sherman that I grew up watching as a kid, was known for, when you try me with a sorry receiver like this, those are the results you gonna get. So
Go. Man, NFC Championship.
Bro, in the NFC Championship. And look.
She was shook.
So look. I want you to tell us, man, and tell the people, man, because we all know what it's like, man, just having a battle. And like how you even told me, just being in the NFL, you're going to start to kind of, like, your battle's just going to end up happening. But that right there, that wasn't a battle, man. That was a war. Like, that was premeditated, first degree murder. He had the intention to go out here and do it. I don't care if he's pleading not guilty. Your Honor, he did it. And he had the intent to do it. So, man, you got to let us know, man. You got to let us know what really started the whole Michael Crabtree saga, man. And what's the real backstory, man?
It's a lot. It's a long story. And I ain't going to hold y'all too much longer. We've been here a while.
Brother, we got time.
But in the offseason, I don't know what y'all do because every generation's different, but Larry Fitzgerald used to have a softball game in Arizona, where he'd invite a bunch of guys, a bunch of celebrities, a bunch of former players and artists. Snoop Dogg used to come, Ashanti, NBA players, WNBA players, everything. And we played a little softball game for charity to raise money for his charity. Then he'd have like a little after event for all the sponsors. You kiss hands, shake hands, kiss babies, and you go on about your day. You know what I mean? You show up and then you invite them to your charity event and people show up. So everybody's showing each other love and you battle on the fields. It is what it is, but there's a lot of respect. And so during these events, a lot of guys used to come out, guys you played against, during the season. Kyle Williams, who played for the Niners. And shit, I think Roddy used to come out. Julio came to maybe one. Obviously, Larry used to play. Just a bunch of guys that you running into. Imagine you playing against some of the Packers receivers coming out and some of the Bears receivers coming out, et cetera. Some Justin Jefferson coming out, holding the event, a couple guys coming out. Like, there's respect, but everybody understands, like, we going to keep the field stuff on the field and we're going to keep it respectful here. Everybody joke and when we get on that field again, it is what it is. And Crab couldn't keep it on the field. He had a couple drinks that night. He was feeling himself. And mind you, this is a couple years in. We've already played maybe 5-6 times. And so he was feeling like, I don't think he's ever had more than 60 yards in a game that he's played against our team in any of the games. You know what I mean? I didn't really think he was like that. And Earl did. Earl had a lot of respect for Crab, like a high level of respect, because he had to play him all the time in college in the Big 12. Like, remember that, you guys are too young, but there was a game, like a huge game between Texas Tech and Texas, where Crabtree caught the game winner in one of his Biletnikoff years, caught the game winner with like 2 seconds to go, like double coverage, walk off, like some real like video game type stuff. And was a good player. So Earl had like, man, this might be one of the best receivers ever, kind of like respect for him. And so he would talk to me all the time before we played them and be like, man, you got to watch out for Crab, man. He could take over at any time. I'm like, I don't see the guy like that. I'm out in front of him, and y'all both know when you step in front of a dude after 10 plays, you either think, you know what you think of him, not what he did against everybody else. I know what I feel, and I don't feel threatened. And so during that event, we going back to the event. He was standing. We're all sitting there talking it up, chopping it up in a group, laughing about the game. You know what I mean? T.O. and Donovan McNabb had did something, and we laughing about them. T.O. got emotional about the game like it was a real game. So we just shooting jokes and cracking up. And Crab is like off to the side, like drinking, but like kind of mean mugging. Like, like he plotting, like he wants some issues, like real life issues. Not like, hey, we plotting on like, I'm gonna talk mess to you and play a football game. It's like, you won't smoke. And so eventually he kind of makes his way over and he's like, we're not even talking football. We're talking a bunch of other stuff. And he like, yeah, Sherm, you got me fucked up. You know what I mean? Like next game, I'm gonna have watch. I can't wait till I get back on the field. I'm about to have like 7 for 150, 2 tugs on you.
Oh shoot.
I said, okay. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with confidence. It's easier said than done. It ain't happened yet. I don't know if you got that collectively, but you can feel how you feel, and so I kind of just leave it at that. But it was almost like that irritated him more. That I was so nonchalant about it. And then he started talking like, hey man, like you lucky we at this event, like, or I, put hands on you type shit. And I'm like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I ain't gonna fight you. I'm not gonna do all that. I make too much money to be sitting here trying to fight you. Anytime I see you on that football field, I'm gonna do my best to embarrass you as much as I can. I'm trying to ruin you. And that was the next year. So we played him twice that season, and then in the NFC Championship game. So we played him 3 times. I don't know if he had 100 yards combined.
So did you were those emotions that led you to say what you said, or like you had already like had it in your head, like after you do what you do, you gonna go out there and say that?
No, I didn't have nothing in my head that I was going out there and saying anything. You know what I mean? Like that. What's crazy is that target was my first target of the game. Like that's what's wild. That's when they say you got to stay ready the whole game. That was my first target.
And that's the stats people don't look at,
right?
Yeah. And that's like. You blanking the motherfucker the whole game.
And if you would have caught that one pass, Pat, they would have said, I suck.
Yeah, you're right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's playing corner in the league. But yeah, so once that happened, I low-key was like trying to hey, I'm gonna squash this. Like, hey, I'm just let you know, I'm gonna go shake your hand and say good game, and we gonna lead us at that, and you ain't never gonna do it. Kind of like, hey, I'm one of them now. You recognize it now. Let's go ahead and shake like men and dead this. And I'm good with that. Then he tried to smush me, and it was like, okay, yeah, I got to do what I got to do. I got to tell him about this young boy.
That's crazy.
Sometimes you got to really be there with him, TA. Like, that's what I keep saying. People are like, oh man, do you really want to fight these guys or do all that? Between those lines is between those lines. I ain't, there's some dudes that be like, oh man, if I catch him outside, well, all that's telling me is you ain't as good at this game as you think you are. Because if you got to go somewhere else to do something to get your point across, then you ain't really that nice. If you're a receiver, you should be able to cook the dude that you got that emotion for. I should be able to cook your grits, put you in the blender, and go on about my day and get my point across. But you can't do that. Then you got to go somewhere else to get it all. I don't have to. Between these lines, I'm the best. And that's how I'm going. And I don't see nobody else really putting that fire out.
Last question.
No, I thought that was.
You got one more.
That's my last question, man. On this story, we always have our cinematic moment, man. I want you to tell the people, if you could talk to younger Sherm, or if you got any advice for the younger generation, man, what would it be?
It's a great question. You are who you think you are, but you don't get, things aren't given to you. You get what you work for. You get what you earn, but you don't always get what you deserve. And, in order to be who you think you are, you got to outwork everybody. So keep that in mind.
Sherm, you need to be in a movie, dog. For you to just, bro, you literally just switched the whole, literally just the whole vibe. Then you talk about some. You are who you think you are.
Switch. Flip the switch.
Fact. You are who you think you are.
Flip the switch like this.
You are who you think you are.
Hey, TA, you got to be able to do it, baby.
Yeah. I always say that, man. Playing DB, man, you really an actor. I mean, not an actor, but you really just when I break it down, I really feel like I'm just a psychologist. You read body language, you anticipate, you study film, and then you take all that and you put it together.
You're right. You recognize similarities and tendencies and cannot trigger in these situations. But I just want to say I'm a fan of both of y'all fellas. A lot of respect for y'all games. I know how hard it is to play the position, and anybody that plays it, it's a fraternity, and you gotta have respect for the guys stepping between those lines and putting it on the line every week. And y'all do it at a high level. Even though TA, you're a little banged up right now, you'll get back to it and get your hands on more footballs.
Hey, I'm gonna see you at the close on Sunday DB retreat this summer.
Hey, look, tell me when it is, but I told y'all I tried to do that before. I literally called Jalen Ramsey. I called every top corner, Pat P, Slay came.
They be like,
Hey,
I'm
Pat.
busy. Oh,
No, they didn't. They all confirmed. I had the hotels booked. I had the flights booked. And the day of the event, I got 7 no-shows. No call, no text. I said, bro, all right. Yeah. But when is it? When is it and where is it?
Nah, it's probably, we still working on it.
Probably gonna be the crib, Florida, maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be in Florida. You know that for sure.
Well, I'll try to make it then. Y'all late on if y'all ain't put it together yet, y'all running behind.
Yeah.
But Sherman, man, thank you for the time, kicking it with us, man. Appreciate you. Real legend. Salute. Catch him on Amazon, man, on Thursday nights doing this thing. You know it. So appreciate you, my dog.
My boy Sherman, man. You already know what it is, man. I still ain't got my jersey you was supposed to send me, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Just hopping on the show, man. You already know. Looking forward to when that Hall of Fame announcement come out, my boy.
I appreciate that,
Blessings.
TA.
I'm going to need that jersey too now. I'm going to need that jersey.
I was about to say when TA get 5 picks, but I got to send Pat his because he already there.
It's all right. Just send it to me next year then. You go ahead I'm going to go ahead and pre-order it right now.
Okay. I'm going to have it signed and ready for you, ready to send.
Yeah, make sure you actually right on the bottom of the jersey, just put congrats on your 5th.
I'm about to go do it right now. I'm about to send you a picture of it.
That's all we got, folks. Thanks again to Richard Sherman for stopping by. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us here on Close on Sundays, the Wave Original.
A lot more to come. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe on Spotify and Apple. Know what it is, man.